to the Boiler Room. We are in April, which means you better be locked in and ready for your exams. But right now, it's time for the Boiler Room. Today, we have very special guests. We have Wiley Radio.
Hi.
Yeah, so why don't you guys introduce yourself? What do you do for the club? Where you're from? Major? Things like that.
Okay. Did you catch all that?
Hi, I am Camille. I am on the exec board right now, and I am currently a pre-law student at Purdue with the majors of psychology and law and society. What do I do for the club? What don't I do for the club? I'm just backbone. No, I'm kidding. I do a lot of social media. I do a lot of live events, and I have my own radio show at Wiley Radio.
Yeah. What's the name of the show?
Oh, my show is Lemonade Radio, the freshest news source for all local music news and bands.
Interesting.
I'm Will. I also am on the exec board for Wiley Radio. I am a junior. I'm studying accounting. And what do I do for the club?
A lot of nothing, if you ask me.
Yeah. I don't know. I like doing a bunch of decorational stuff, like setting up lights. Yeah. That's what I did most of the time.
You handled the decorations for like our just recent super big event.
Yeah, our super big event that we're probably going to talk about very soon. But I also run a radio show. It's called The Orchard. Indie hits under 1 million every Monday from 4 to 6.
Yeah, it's a good show.
It is a good show. I spend a lot of time each week making sure I get only the best artists, or at least the better ones. But yeah.
Yeah. Before we get any further, let's get this out of the way. Where can we listen to Wiley Radio?
WileyRadio.org.
WileyRadio.org. We're not good at being quiet. It's the
little tagline.
That should be on the site so you know where you're going. I mean, even if you just type in Wiley Radio to Google, it's the first autofill response.
Yeah. That's how you listen to all of our live radio shows. When a show is not live, it plays the music taste of everybody in the club. We all submit MP3s of the musics we like. So it's always constantly going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always music to listen to at Wiley Radio. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I know you guys seem very excited about talking about your radio shows. But we're gonna put that off for a little bit. And I just want to ask a bit about the history of the club. Especially considering you're one of the older clubs we've had on here who's been active since 1953.
Well,
yeah.
Wiley Radio was established in 1953.
This is true.
And it was an active club. It actually back then had an actual radio station where it broadcasted on the airwaves. Back then, I believe, I might be wrong, but I believe every dorm had their own radio station.
Oh,
so
wow.
Every dorm had their own radio club. And yeah, they did radio events. They were pretty prolific. I think they were the more Wiley Radio was the
pretty popular from what I've seen at least.
But we haven't been active since 1952. If you want to talk about that.
Well, there's been a specific date from then that we kind of went underground for a little bit. See,
we went bankrupt.
Our club went bankrupt.
Oh.
And the club just kind of died. See, we spent all of our money in 1969 to book the Grateful Dead to come to Purdue.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Which we did successfully.
And they did come to Purdue.
Did. It's in the Union.
Yeah.
It's like Frank Sinatra, the Grateful Dead, and then like some other people. But that bankrupted our club. And
like decades.
For decades. And then we didn't get revived until like mid-2000s?
Mid-2000s. I believe like 2008 around so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the Grateful Dead came 2 days before 420 in 1969. It's a big day.
April 18th, 1969. It was an eventful day here on Purdue campus, but that was also the day that kind of killed Wiley Radio for about 3 decades.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It was so much money to book them that it was 30 years of BOSO grants.
Yeah. No, it was just nothing. I think the club like entirely shut down.
Yeah, I think the studio was still here. It was just used as a storage closet. But all of the equipment was still there.
Oh, well, that's lucky.
All of the other radio stations in like the dorm halls all shut down for one reason or another, the equipment kind of just accumulated in the Wiley Radio room. And so...
Well, it's also because Wiley Radio is like an offshoot of the Excalibur Club, which is like kind of a big thing in the Wiley dorm.
Yeah.
Like mildly more than a dead radio club. So we were still like getting everything technically. Like we were still around, but like no one was running it. Like there was nothing being played, but not until recently someone...
Recently, 20 years ago.
Recently in 23 years ago, by the way.
in this cosmic scale of things recently.
In the grand scheme of Purdue, yeah, it is pretty recently.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we got... do you remember who specifically?
I believe it was a dude named Peter or Connor.
Yeah, I was trying to see if you knew his name. I don't remember his name either.
Sorry, Peter or Connor, whoever
so
you
sorry.
are. Thank you for restarting the
but
club.
You're really awesome. He'll just be like, hey, we have some... You have like some old mics in our garage. Can you come get this out?
He still like kind of is like the godfather of the club.
Oh, yeah.
So like
He's our corporate sponsor.
The corporate sponsor.
Technically. So a bunch of like our equipment is in his garage.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then he'll just get really upset, like, hey, I need to put my old lawnmower away, but I can't because there's too many
Get
like
your amps, please.
There's amps in my garage. They're hogging up my tool shed.
You're like
okay. We'll go put it in the studio, I suppose.
yeah, next to the other amps.
Next to all of our the dictionary.
The dictionary.
We have a dictionary.
The singular dictionary.
It's a big dictionary.
It's like,
Well, how else are we going to teach
that's
the radio people how to read?
oh,
Yeah.
that's true. I guess that's an important part of radio.
Yeah.
And college, I suppose, is being literate.
Yeah, they recommend you being literate by the time you start college.
Yeah. But you could be here like 2 years before.
Yeah.
then they kick
The
you out.
early start program.
Oh, that's true. Forgot about that. Yes. So radio, it's an interesting thing, especially nowadays. Not many people listen to the radio, do they?
No.
No. So why radio?
Do you want to go first? Because I have many thoughts about this.
I have many thoughts about it too. I think we're more akin to a podcast because we're not on radio waves.
Yes.
We're streamed online through a website, through a streaming service. So it's not exactly a radio station. So we don't follow the FCC rules or anything. We could say curse words. But specifically, I think radio is important and has always been an integral part of college culture, of just getting the nerdy music kids an outlet to talk about nerdy music things and to play their music. I think specifically to me, radio is so important because I am very into music history and local music history. And a lot of that history is within bands and radio interviews and the radio DJs that decided to play the bands. So I think that was a big part of it for me. Do you have an answer, Will?
Yeah, actually, multiple reasons. Again, everything you said, basically. I kind of not aspire, but I think it was really important what like all the work like early DJs used to do, especially on college campuses. Just like getting new music out there, trying to make sure people have decent taste.
Yeah, decent taste.
But also my dad was a studio DJ.
Wow.
Like my dad was a radio DJ for a little bit. He went to IU.
Ooh, Will's dad.
Yeah, no.
He just went down a peg.
Yeah, no. But I didn't learn that till recently, but it makes a lot of sense now. I also did theater for like 10 years uninterrupted. So I was like, I've got to get back out there.
Yeah.
And honestly, radio, I just took to it really well because I really like music. But I don't know, I'm turned away from acting as I've grown older.
Yeah.
But I still like talking, obviously.
Yeah.
So this gives me a great outlet to be really cool and normal about talking about music.
Yes, I understand that completely. It's almost like we do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every Wednesday I come in here and yap to different people, and you guys have radio shows where you yap. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You could yap for a living.
We could.
We could. I mean,
We don't get paid.
We don't get
We're
paid.
legally not allowed to get any money.
No,
Yeah,
but
no.
like the fact that you could yap and get paid for it, and that's radio.
Yeah,
That's kinda crazy.
My dream job, unironically, I think about this every day of my life, is to be like an 80s to 90s radio DJ in like New York City.
Oh,
I think about it constantly every day.
Yeah.
I'm toiling away with the Purdue grit. It's like I could be.
I could be yapping right now.
yeah, I could be somewhere else making the big bucks.
I could be like a cultural zeitgeist for like music.
Yeah, people listen to me while they're stuck in traffic in the car in their taxis. That's the dream.
I could be Bob and
Yeah.
Tom. Shout out to the Bob and Tom show.
Shout out to Bob and Tom show on 103.1 GBF.
Yeah, that's right.
I got it on my AirPods container.
Oh my gosh. I used to listen to radio exclusively in the car. That's the only place I'd ever listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I actually had an internship before I was an accounting major. I was a pharmacy major. And whenever we would work in our workplace, the only thing we could listen to was the radio. So it was like the only thing I heard for like 2 weeks was just like Midwestern pop radio.
It's a specific vibe.
It's a very specific vibe. And then I was
Not a
like,
dance monkey.
Yeah.
yeah, no, a lot of like God's Country on there too.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess radio is very interesting because at certain times in my life, or I guess people's lives, certain songs would be on the radio all the time. So, God, what was that song? There was an Adele song that I have specifically tied to Pokemon Go.
Hello?
No, the other one.
She has quite a few songs.
Rolling in the Deep?
No, the other song that came out around the time of Hello. I don't remember that one. I don't want to sing it because I don't want people to hear my
Would
term.
it be rude if we just looked it up?
I don't remember what it was called.
You can hum it. I won't
Yeah.
tell anybody.
That one.
Semi love to you,
Da-da-da.
lover.
Yeah, that.
Treat
Yeah.
her better. Well,
Oh, it was Treat Her Better, I
Yeah,
think, or something like
yeah.
that. That song is directly tied to Pokemon Go in my mind
Yeah.
because we used to drive around. Well, my mom would drive us around and we'd play Pokemon Go, and that song was always on the radio, which honestly, I think that's kind of cool that radio can give music like memories, music, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I talked about this. I was very thankful to guest star on Camille's show fairly recently.
Yeah.
But there's a song, I think it's by Echo Smith, Cool Kids by Echo Smith.
Oh, yeah.
That's like my peak middle school song. Like that song, whenever I hear that song, I like shot back to me in middle school.
Yeah.
Just like kind of the power that music has to like encapsulate how you feel at one point in time. And then if you just listen to it back, can kind of just relive that whole memory. I think it's really magical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for like a more specific like music piece of history, like college radio specifically had such a big impact on what record labels were deciding who to produce and who not to produce. Like, for example, the Replacements, like Let It Be, that was like the #1 most played song on college radio stations. Just that single. And because of that, major studios, I think Twin Tone Records, decided to give the Replacements, one of the most famous rock bands in history, another album. And that is just a beautiful little piece of college radio history, and I'm glad to be a part of that.
Yeah. I didn't realize how influential college radio is.
Back in the day, yeah, like
That was like the major thing. Like TVs were way too expensive to produce, especially during like Vietnam.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I just recently rewatched Good Morning Vietnam with Robin Williams, and I was like, "That's me. That's me on the TV."
Pre-video killed the radio star. Like college radio stations were like where you went to go get like the music news and like what song was good.
That's kind of insane. Before the Billboard Hot 100.
Or
It was the Billboard Hot
this
100.
was the Billboard 100. Yeah,
Yeah. No more iTunes. No more looking on the iTunes just to see what's
that
popular.
damn iPhone.
Yeah. That's also, honestly, that's how I knew in my high school days what was popular, what songs were popular and what was not, because that's what was on the radio all the time. I was listening to Kiss 107.1.
Oh, Kiss 107.1.
Yes. You don't know that radio station.
It's an indie, right?
No, it's in Westchester, Ohio.
We have a Kiss pop station
Yeah.
here, so I think it's like a major.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, it might be one of those like transcontinental
Yeah.
stations that just gets picked up by everyone. Because I think GBF does the same thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's kind of
A couple of radio nerds over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. What else do I have? Okay, so, all right, so I guess we can go on to some of what you were excited to talk about earlier, or some of your current shows that you guys have. So, I know you two have your own radio shows. So you have
I have Lemonade Radio.
Lemonade Radio, and you have
The Orchard.
The Orchard. So why don't you tell us about your show, the Lemonade?
Well, Lemonade Radio, I think I started it about technically my first semester freshman year, but I was a part of a different radio club back then, and then I switched to Wiley Radio, which is my home, my love and joy. But yeah, Lemonade Radio, specifically what it is that I take in local bands from around the West Lafayette scene, and I just interview them. Give them an hour, speak everything that they want to speak, promote their music, talk about how the scene impacts them. It's kind of a passion project of mine. I love local music. Like, I grew up in Indianapolis, and the local music scene there is big and varied and stretches across many different genres. And so I wanted to kind of cultivate that in West Lafayette. And so that is my way of doing that. Besides local bands, I like having people who I feel are interesting in the way they talk about music. Like, I had Will. I think Will had a very interesting episode with me. I have some of my friends. Sometimes I do little games with the people. Like, I've managed to pick up a good audience, I've noticed. So I'm able to like do games where like I'll play like a clip of a sample, and they have to tell me, like, they call in, they text me like what sample that is from. And so it's just a fun little show that I like to do. It's the most popular show on Purdue's campus, but that's hey, who am I to brag?
Not to brag or anything.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Round of applause.
You want your show? I think I know
yes.
a few other shows after you're done.
Yeah, I'll talk about mine. The Orchard hit indie under 1 million. The whole shtick is I only let on indie artists. Like, I only play indie artists. I haven't had any guests, but I make like a playlist. Yeah, I've had 2 guests.
I'm not an indie artist, though.
Yeah,
No.
not yet. Not with that attitude.
That's true.
But I play indie artists under 1 million because I don't know, like right whenever I started deciding like what I wanted to do for radio, I was like that there was like a period in time where everyone was like getting ousted as being like industry plants.
Yeah.
Like the whole like Claro's dad situation, and then like I can't even think, like Peach Pit,
big industry plant.
Yeah, and like people like that, and then like I can't think of anyone.
There was like that indie bedroom pop, like
yeah,
wave.
And then all of that turned out to be just another like whistle for industry plant. And so I was like, well, indie's supposed to be independent of like anything major, so I wanted to get people who were like actually indie, like people who have like 10,000 like enough listeners that you can get into the single digits accurately on Spotify.
Yeah.
So like I was just like, I want to give them a chance to be heard. And so I started like just specifically only listening to artists like that, and I was like, this is actually really good. There's some really good songs in here. And so I started just putting playlists together like that and tossing them up. I always also used to joke that like like all the cool people at parties who are like, oh, what, you don't know, like, Helga and the Ice Skaters? Their third album's amazing.
Yeah, they only have like 5 monthly listeners on Spotify, though, so they're kind of underground.
So
they're kind of underground.
My whole thing was I wanted to give people the opportunity to be that person at the party. To be like if you tune in, you'll hear some, like, really underground artists that you can just, like, whip out and be like, oh, yeah, totally, I know them. Name 3 songs kind of thing.
Yeah.
Will has the show to help you get laid at a party.
It's true.
Oh, hell yeah.
As it works very well, as you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a lot of other shows, though. I think right now we have 20 different shows.
Oh, wow.
Different time slots. How it works is usually like freshmen or people who are just starting at the club will get at least an hour. But if you have a time slot that isn't like competed for, like I think we have a show that's like from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. because no one wants to do a show between 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. So they get those 4 hours.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun, actually.
I think that's Kat's show, the Cat's Litter Box.
Probably.
Yeah.
I've never been up late enough to hear it. I'm sorry, Kat.
We have 2 sports-focused show. I think one talks about football, the other talks about basketball. Keenan and Conrad, I think, is one of them.
They're the basketball ones.
Yeah.
They walked in on me at the studio once.
Yeah. I think I interviewed, one of them is in a band that I interviewed, so that's how I know that. There's another show that's like they talk about movies specifically, so like romantic rom-com movies.
Oh yeah, Dear Juliet.
Dear Juliet, they talk about that is Tuesdays from 9 to 11 p.m.
Yeah, I did a little bit of tiny amount of research during my philosophy class. Sorry, and looking on your website. So I did see that one.
Yeah.
There was the Fishbowl.
The Fishbowl, that is, I believe,
I think
by
I've
our
heard
exec
of
board.
that one.
Yeah, that's a pretty popular one. I don't know specifically what they talk about. I think they just like gather like the current music of today and like discuss that.
Yeah. There's someone directly after me. I feel so bad because I don't know the name of their station or their.
Isn't it like a Vocaloid?
Yeah, they do like Hatsune Miku.
The Hatsune Miku show.
And apparently they get like regular callers and requesting songs.
Oh, I can totally see that. I mean, like, yeah.
Like the very tight-knit Vocaloid community.
The Vocaloid community, especially around Hatsune Miku, is... I'm not a Vocaloid person. It freaks me out.
Yeah, no.
But I can appreciate the culture around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm thinking Miku, Uwe
You can call me Miku.
And then the
Blue
Miku
hair,
beam.
Blue Miku, yeah.
Yeah, I know she's in Fortnite.
She is indeed in Fortnite.
She is quite, in fact.
We can talk about Fortnite for 20 minutes if you
Yeah,
want.
hey,
Hell yeah.
forget about this radio stuff. Let's talk about Fortnite.
Have you guys played the new season? It's kind of insane. They added Vans to Fortnite.
They added Sabrina Carpenter to
added
Fortnite.
Sabrina Carpenter's in Fortnite along with Goku.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter and Fortnite and Goku.
Hatsune Miku.
And Skibbity Toilet.
And Gojo Satoru.
And Richard Sanchez from Rick and Morty.
And
The
Peter
full
Griffin.
government.
And Peter Griffin.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
And
It's-
John Wick.
Okay. We're getting so off topic, but
No, this is
I'm
perfectly on
gonna
topic.
keep going. I think that Fortnite is trying so hard to be Super Smash Bros.
I agree.
And it's not working because
It is working.
Here's
I
the
think
thing: is
they've
the Super Smash Bros. They had the trailers when they introduced a new. It was
Yeah.
a cultural moment in the
Yeah.
gaming community when the Super Smash Bros.
Were
trailer
you
came
guys
out.
on Smash Twitter during
I'm not on
those
Twitter.
trailers?
I'm not on Twitter.
I was during that when Minecraft Steve, sorry, this is so off topic.
no,
But
it's
No, this is
keep
perfectly
going.
on
This is
topic.
great.
when Steve from Minecraft like dropped, Twitter crashed.
Oh,
Like
I
for
heard.
like an hour.
I heard about
because
that.
of like the hype around it. And when they were announcing the final DLC character for Smash Brothers, Twitter like hired more people to be on standby.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were scared that it was gonna crash again. And then it still crashed.
Yeah.
Because like Sora got announced for Smash.
Oh yeah, that was a moment when Sora got announced for Smash. I'm surprised they still were able to do it.
Yeah.
I remember when Joker from Persona was
Yeah.
Oh,
announced,
yeah.
and it wasn't even like for a Nintendo thing. It was like an award show,
Yeah.
a random award show. They were like, "Oh, by the way, Joker's in Smash."
It's like the same thing they did with Silk Song recently, where they were introducing the
Yeah,
new
they just
Switch
dropped
2,
Silk
and they were just
Song.
like, also Silk Song's coming out in like 2 months. No big deal. You know those
Yeah.
things people have been like losing their minds over?
Yeah,
When's it coming? Today.
I think
Oh, fuck.
I think
No.
we have to tie this back to Wiley Radio. We do have a gaming radio show. I know that talks
Oh,
about gaming
hell
news and
yeah.
stuff. I don't remember the exact name because there are 20 different shows.
yes.
I think we have specifically just like a bridge club too.
Like a,
They talk about bridges.
No, like the game Bridge.
Oh,
yeah, they like play bridge.
I thought you meant like a club about
No,
Bridge.
not the suspension device.
not the.
But I think that's just a very interesting thing about Wiley Radio is that like there is a community within Wiley Radio. Like
Yeah.
we all know each other. But what it like also functions as is that like it extends to other communities. So like you said, there is a Vocaloid community that's very tight knit with this one radio show, and like yeah, that I don't believe could really exist in another medium.
Yeah, no. I think it's also like it's not to say it's easy, but it is the like bar to entry for a radio show is very low comparatively to like a lot of other media.
Yeah.
Because radio, you just like
You just talk.
you do it live. Sometimes, like depending, some people record their shows and release it, but usually it's all one take, all done live. You can't really go back and like edit it, and you just hit go and you hit stop when you're done.
Yeah. There's no video either, so you can
Yeah,
be ugly.
you don't have to worry about lighting. The audio's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike this show where we have There's
You
a
have
lot of
camera 1.
There's a
camera
lot.
2.
There's stuff that you can't
one.
see.
Camera 2. Camera 3.
Light. Like
There's like a
two,
camera like over there. I don't even know when they're gonna use that one.
Yeah, I think that one's like a smack cam or something.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they can see over there. You know that, right?
Oh,
Yeah, the cameras can
trust
see.
me,
over there.
guys.
Yeah, there's
That'll
a TV. There's 2 monitors. Tons of shit back there, but we have a lot of stuff that we do in here, and then radio. It's like a microphone.
Yeah.
It's actually there's a lot of equipment.
There's quite a
I don't know
lot of
any of that.
equipment.
Yes.
But just like the ability to like start it,
Yeah.
I think is quite low. Like it was easy enough that I picked it up like within 2 weeks. Like, not to say I'm dense or anything, but like
I can say it if you want.
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. I don't know. I'm just never really good with physical technology. But for some reason, everything just came easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. And I have one more question. So I was looking through your website, and I ended up on the exec page. What is it? The Ant.
Okay.
this is such a sad time that
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hit a sore spot?
The Ant was
Was
a very important member of the Wiley Radio Club. It was a single ant that kept repeating, like coming into the studio. Never saw any other ant besides it. It just kind of kept hanging out, and so it got it's the ant.
Yeah, it's the ant.
Yeah,
The ant.
It died though. Someone stepped on it. I know. I'm sorry.
wow.
Tough.
Yeah. We could talk about
Were they apprehended?
apprehended. We don't know. The jury's still out.
Jury's still out.
I think that it
got
got
away with it.
the ant.
Well, at first it was a
Passed away,
mistrial,
like, a year ago.
and then they
Yeah.
had to bring it back.
Yeah.
And I think they're still going through like
Yeah.
all the
Oh my god, it's a civil case, so like it just keeps
Oh,
dragging
fucking hell.
on and dragging on.
just
Yeah.
like countersuits and all that. Like it just takes forever. You
Yeah.
know? The cogs, they turn, but they turn so slow.
Yes. I'm truly feel for your loss.
Yeah.
Of the ant. I'm not laughing. I promise. It's
Take
tears.
your word for it. Mm-hmm. I can't see it from over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. You're like in the cameras probably can't pick up on it, but you're like 50 feet from us.
Oh yeah, I'm
it's
like
one of those
on the
cool
other side of
forced
the room.
perspective things, like
Yeah.
from Lord of the Rings, to make you look huge.
Yeah, it's I'm real. It may look like the table. I'm like
We're
right next
actually
to them.
really small. We're like 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. The more time you spend on the radio, the less
The shorter you
visual
get.
you become.
Yeah. Then pretty soon you're gonna start going like translucent.
Yeah, yeah.
Then eventually like
See, I had sparkling skin like Edward from Twilight,
I
and
was
then that
wondering
just
how
went
long
away.
it was going to take for you to mention Twilight.
It takes me a very short period of time to mention Twilight.
Are
I
you-
really like Twilight.
I have never read nor watched it.
You never read Twilight. You watch Twilight.
I've never watched Twilight.
You don't
It
watch
is-
Twilight, you experience
Yeah.
Twilight.
I've never been into that.
You have to. Just for me.
Just watch the first movie.
Just watch the first
First
movie.
movie?
You
The
don't need to
first
watch the rest
movie,
of them.
put it on at a party. Like with your friends.
Yeah.
Not like
Not
a
with
frat
people you
party.
do- Yeah.
Oh.
like-
Do not pull up to the frat function with Twilight.
They will throw you out from your head. Like they will
Yeah.
just pick you up like this.
and then watch it by themselves.
Yeah. They're like, I get it, Bella. I get it. But no, me and all my friends, like my current friend group right now, we all basically met watching Twilight.
Oh, interesting.
We had one night where we were just like, let's watch Twilight, guys. And it was just like, here's 7 people I've never met in my whole life. Let's watch Twilight together.
That's kind of how I met my current roommate, but we met during Boiler Gold Rush, but we didn't like talk to each other for a while. And then one night I was like, "Hey, can we watch both Deadpool movies?" And we did, and
Yeah.
now we've been roommates for 2
Yeah.
years.
I'm telling you, film, it's one of those things
Like
that can,
music.
much
Like
like
music,
music,
like
it brings
radio.
people
Radio.
together. Yes.
Yes, bringing it back and around. Yes.
Round and round.
All right, I think we're ready for a short break, and then we can get into our game.
Hi, welcome back. I'm standing now. What?
Hi, you're standing now.
Crazy. It's like magic. This is Kyler.
Hi, Kylie.
So I can't.
He's an intern for Wiley TV. We needed one more person, and he has so graciously volunteered.
Filled in.
Yes.
All right.
You should clap more into the microphone. That's really good radio.
Let me peek this audio real quick.
No, this is like punch the mic.
We can
I did that earlier by accident.
rubber microphones to no.
Have you seen that video of the guy? He's wearing like a Spider-Man costume. He puts a cheese grater over the top of the mic and just goes like this with a chain. That's what we should do.
Sorry, you could continue.
Yeah, please continue.
We'll be playing the Blockbuster movie game today from the West Lafayette Library.
Sponsored.
Just shout out. Just shout out to the West Lafayette Public.
West
Yeah.
Lafayette Library. It's a team game. I'm on a team with Camille. Hi. And Will and Kyler on a team. So for the first round of this game, we're having a head-to-head where me and Kyler are going to go back and forth naming movies from a certain category. And then we'll get to the fun parking lot that you can probably barely see due to the...
Oh, yeah, we should show that.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It's kind of cute.
It is cute.
Yes. All right.
I've never seen something cuter.
Our first category... Can you read this?
Yes.
Okay. Is movies set during Christmas. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Home Alone.
It's turned off.
Oh my God.
Oh, shoot.
Home Alone.
Christmas Vacation.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Diver.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Shoot. Why am I already blanking? Shoot. I'm like literally blanking. I don't know.
Those are all at the Christmas movies.
Yeah, you did it. I'm blanking. My favorite one.
All right. So we got it. Yay. So this next part is I'm going to pick 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I guess we're gonna flip them over, right?
Yeah. There's no secret.
I was also completely assuming that there was an overhead cam for some reason, which there isn't.
All right.
Yeah, there is.
Here.
It's right there.
All right. So these
Okay.
are my...
Yeah. So here, I'll turn this. Ours will be on this side, and theirs will be on that side.
And I'm not supposed to see any of
Nope.
the ones. Well, I mean, if I did, it'd be really easy. But
It would be. You're right. Always trying to cheat.
listen, why can't life be nothing but candy and nuts?
Yes. Okay.
What?
Ifs and buts were candies and nuts, the world would be much sweeter.
Okay. So now they act to these? Or they do these things?
Yes. Okay. So this part now is going to be. We'll go first, because I won
We're
the
going
head-to-head.
first. Yeah.
I won the head-to-head. Oh man, my mic is really loud. Okay. So we're gonna go first. We have 30 seconds to get as many of these as possible. So, you ready?
Okay.
Okay, ready. One word. Hold on. I pressed wrong. I'm supposed to long press it.
Okay.
Okay. Maverick.
Can I skip?
Yeah, we can come back to it. Okay. Hide the rum.
A Christmas Story.
No.
Okay, skip.
Okay, then woof 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 woof.
Earbuds.
No. We'll go back.
It's going to be impossible.
Yeah, we're not allowed to steal, are we?
You are. You can steal.
Oh, Top Gun is the first one.
Yeah, when you get the thing, you have to go through all 3 of your cards first.
I don't know any movies, by the way.
I'm a movie nerd.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You guys. Okay.
I feel like we'll for sure get one.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
You got a long press. Okay.
Okay.
Take.
Just take anyone.
I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Skip that.
Oh, what? No. Horror. There's a lot to choose from.
That's a terrible.
Yeah, Scream, Friday the 13th, Saw.
See, I've actually never seen this movie. So it was a bad one, so I didn't like it.
We ran out of time.
Okay.
Dang it. Yeah,
So-
that was tough.
All right. None of us got
Can I
any
guess
cards.
this is Top Gun?
Yeah, that's just Top Gun.
I knew it
So you would've
instantly. I
gotten that one.
heard Maverick, and I was
yeah,
like,
I knew
oh,
that
that's
one.
Top Gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our
Actually,
movie,
I have.
the movies we had were Pirates of the
I knew
Caribbean.
that one.
Never
too.
seen it.
That was Hide the Rum.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Top Gun,
Never
Maverick.
seen it.
101 Dalmatians.
Oh,
Okay, Wolf
Yeah.
is.
I didn't know what to say
You
for
could have
that
said
one.
like Cruella
What
de
did
Vil.
Okay.
you have?
So we had
Sing that.
Hellraiser.
Oh, yeah. I would have gotten there eventually.
I've never seen that one.
That was the nipples
So-
one, right?
No.
No,
So
that was horror.
Meet the Parents with Ben Stiller. That
See,
was.
I've never
I knew
seen
that
Meet
one.
the Parents.
Okay, gotcha.
I know
So I
Ben
was-
Stiller.
I had multiple quotes for that one, like ready to go, but I just didn't know which one to use. But anyway, and then the next one was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
I've also
I
seen
just
that
I
one.
didn't get to that one, but
It's unfortunate.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, you could put those back like in that. Okay.
You want me to just?
Yes. Next up for head to head, we have Camille and Will.
Oh, yeah.
Do I take this off? I
Yeah.
probably-
Yeah, I guess we could just
Oh
do
yeah,
it
you
sitting
guys
right
can
here.
do it sitting down. All right, put the thing in the middle. All right, I could read aloud something for you guys. Okay, so your head to head will be movies with vampires.
No, I'm starting. All right. 3, 2, 1. Twilight.
Nosferatu.
Dracula.
Interview with a Vampire.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie.
My Babysitter's Vampire movie.
What We Did in the Shadows.
Oh, Faye.
Hotel Transylvania.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's the one I had. In
I'm sorry. I'm failing you. I don't
okay.
like vampires.
It's okay.
That's how I felt. I was like, I'm blank.
Oh fuck! I just thought of one.
Can you tell it to me?
No,
What was it?
Morbius.
No, not Don Morbius.
That is a good one.
That is a good one.
Guys, it's Morbin time.
It's and
Okay.
he morbed all over the place.
Hotel
Yes.
Transylvania was like the first one I thought.
Yeah.
of. I was
Yeah,
like,
I was
okay.
like easies.
Now you pick 6 and pick whichever ones that you want
Can
for.
you pick the harder ones and give me the easier ones?
I'll give you the harder ones.
You know what? I'll
Can
take
you
it.
not do that?
No. I'll see.
I kind
think
of like
that's
this
6.
game. This is fun.
This is really fun, but this is the
is.
part that's really hard.
This is the
Yeah.
hardest game I've ever played.
Okay. Look.
Can I call a friend? My boyfriend's a film major.
I don't think there's a call a friend option. I think that's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen that video of the one guy that only used his call and to tell his dad he was gonna win?
Yeah, that guy was like a genius or something, wasn't he?
I don't know. All the questions, like up until like the last 2, were like, "This is so fucking easy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think these are all just gonna be easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, that works.
He says, and he's hands.
I
us,
know,
I'm
and
like,
then I'm gonna get them all wrong.
Can I look at the ones you got too?
Yeah, whenever I'm done.
Okay, thank you. Are these mine? Can I look at them?
yeah, and then you pick which one you want to put it on.
Ooh, okay, this is actually so easy. All right.
let's go. Watch me fail.
I know. I'm like, I'm gonna get them wrong now.
Okay.
Okay, and then they get to go first. Unfortunate, but
Those are really easy. I don't know what you would have gotten. Those are the
Yeah,
hard
no,
ones.
those mine were really easy too.
oh wow.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
So long press to start it.
Yeah, hold for like 2 seconds until it starts counting down slowly.
All right.
Just hold it until.
My precious.
No, skip.
Bro. Musical.
That's so not helpful.
Pippin, Hamilton,
Those aren't movies.
Mamma Mia. Yeah, they are.
Hamilton's a movie.
Is it?
It's
Anyway, sorry.
Oh, I thought you said musical.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Hamilton, Dear Evan Hansen, Hunchback of Notre Dame. No, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Dang it.
All right.
All right. Do I long press it?
Yeah.
Hunchback's a movie, isn't it? I think it is.
A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
Mary Poppins.
Okay, we got it. Salsa.
What?
We'll skip it. That's the one I wasn't confident about. Okay.
King Kong.
Ooh, ah, ah.
Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have to do a different one word, or do I?
You could do a different one word.
Dancing.
La La Land.
No. Good track though. It's okay.
Okay, we
It
got
was-
2.
It was Casablanca.
Oh, I wasn't gonna.
Yeah.
What were
I was
yours?
l- We had Home Alone, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, and The
You
Sound
didn't
of Music.
start with Home Alone.
I didn't know what to do,
Oh,
honestly.
shoot.
That was the one that I was drawing a blank. I was like,
Yeah.
My Precious,
I
knock
haven't
out of the
seen-
park.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
And I was like, Sound of
What?
Music is like a classic.
I know there are like classic movies I haven't seen.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like I've seen a lot of.
I might have to fire you for not knowing.
I know, yeah.
I know. That's
Probably.
Kinda crazy.
That's absolutely
Yeah.
insane. I almost got fired from a job for not knowing who Betty White was.
I love
That
Betty
old
White.
hag.
My girlfriend gets on me for
That
not have
old
seen
hag.
The Sound of Music, so I'll take
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
All right,
to-
it's
I think
me
we
and
both
Kyler
just
again.
had like
You
the
guys-
opposite taste. And so we're just like missing.
All right.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we're back up.
All right, we're back up. All right.
Yeah. You got it.
All right. Can you pick a head-to-head for us?
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. Here, turn your microphone.
Did you pick one?
Just sit. Okay, just
Pick
sit.
one.
Oh,
pick one.
he just.
Hold on.
I adjusted the.
Can I look at them and pick a specific one?
I guess we
or-
just sit.
No, I'll pick this one.
I guess,
take
but
a
we can't
random.
reach.
Can we just do like hit the
Ugh.
table or something, or
This,
like
this
hit,
one's for the women.
Yeah. Can you hit the buzzer for him?
Yeah, I can. Just tap.
And I can hit
just
the buzzer
hit
for
me.
you.
I'll hit you and then
I'll hit it.
chain reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Oh boy, what is it?
Movies with a female lead.
Oh,
For the feminists out there.
For the
Shout out
feminists out
women.
Shout out women.
shout out women.
All right, how do we start it?
I can, you guys
just
could go
press it.
first.
Okay.
Go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Mamma Mia,
Tomb Raider,
Frozen,
Mulan,
Moana,
Cinderella.
Tangled,
Shit. Sleeping Beauty,
Hunger Games.
Snow White,
Fuck me. Shoot, I'm out.
Now come.
You can't
got
think of
this.
another movie with a woman in it.
Guys.
No.
Yeah.
I just like run out.
I was
Shout
like
out women.
staring at one of the answers.
Our team did not pass the Bechdel test.
Wait, what's the Bechdel testing?
It's like
Two women talking in a movie, not about a man.
yeah,
Yeah.
it has to meet a certain criteria or something.
Yeah. There's a just so you know, there's a Wizard of Oz poster over on that wall.
Yeah.
All right. I guess okay. 6,
1,
2, 3, 4. 5.
We got it this time, though.
We got this.
We got it this time.
We got it this time. I'll lock in. I'm sorry for my fumbling.
You're goofing.
I know. If you could do like animated children's movies, that'd be great.
Let's see what we got here.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I haven't seen any of these.
Oh, good lord.
I like literally.
Just think of something from pop culture from the movie, all right?
Okay.
If there is.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Tale as old as time.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes. Phone home.
Phone home. That's 2 words.
Sorry.
Skip it. I'll come back to it.
All right. And woo.
Ghostbusters.
Yes. All right.
Phone home.
You can steal those.
No, I can't.
If-
Not unless we go through all of ours.
Yeah.
Phone home. Home Alone.
No. It's E.T.
E.T. like-
Yeah, the E.T. the extraterrestrial.
Terrestrial.
I was just
I would
talking
take
about that movie.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what a fumble. What a blunder.
Yeah. I only said it
I
because I
know.
knew what you guys were gonna get it.
You guys were getting it.
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna.
Here you go.
All right.
Okay.
You just press and hold whenever you're ready.
We're killing it right now.
How many rounds of this do we get? Because
Until
I have to have.
They
some
have to have 2
redeemers.
more,
Okay.
and they win.
We have to have 4 more.
Oh, is it
4 more
6 or 8?
of different colors.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's all just different colors.
All right. Here we go. Nope.
Yeah, that one's acted.
I literally don't know because I've never seen these.
Oh no.
It makes it so hard. You're loving this though, Paige, because you're like, we're getting more points.
I'm doing great, guys.
Fast.
Fast and the Furious? Sonic. Bolt? The Flash.
See, I've never seen any of that.
That's a really good question.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That was a crazy pull.
That one's for
This
that
came-
one's
okay,
for our
this-
over
this came-
35 audience.
This came out in 2018, by the way.
Okay. Can we
Okay.
see what the movies
Yeah.
were?
Cool running.
Never heard of it.
You've not seen
Fantasia.
that
Oh,
either?
I've Fantasia doesn't have any lyrics in it. Doesn't have any words in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
a silent.
It's a wonderful. I did a play for It's a Wonderful Life. Let it
Yeah,
be
you
known.
acted
Yeah.
it. Huh?
Oh, I saw It's
I
a
did.
Wonderful Life radio show play.
Me too. I did the radio show play
yeah.
specifically.
That's
Nice.
cool.
It was
Those
really
were
cool.
kind of hard though. I mean, those
Yeah, especially if you've never seen
were-
any
yeah,
of
I've
them.
never seen any of those.
Putting
What is Cool
Fantasia.
Running?
Yeah, what is Cool Running?
Do you guys know what Cool Running?
Running is when the Jamaican bobsled team.
Oh yeah, the Jamaican bobsled team.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you said the naked Bob.
No, that's a much more
confused.
interesting
I was
movie.
Really
Ask
confused.
the old guy.
All right, can you pick a head to head?
Yeah, we're gonna redeem ourselves.
Yeah,
Alright.
Don't worry.
give me something good.
Okay.
Can you do vampires again? I
Yeah,
have
can you do
more
vampires again? I want to do vampires again.
I think you guys will both be good at this one.
Is it radio?
So head to head is movies based on a book.
Oh,
You can
duh.
go first.
I can see you guys being good.
Yeah. Okay. And no sequels, right?
No sequels.
No
Okay,
sequels.
So no 3. Yeah. Okay.
You can't name
Yeah.
all of the Percy
Or
Jackson
like
books.
Harry Potter. Yeah, you
Okay.
can't. Well,
Okay.
I
You,
guess
you can go first.
So do I just press it?
Yeah.
Percy Jackson.
Harry Potter.
Hunger Games.
Divergent.
The Sound of Music.
Christmas Carol.
The Magician.
Robinson Crusoe.
Hugo and the Broken Clock Tower.
Treasure Island.
Peter Pan.
The Swiss Family Robinson.
That's a good answer. Oh, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Cinderella.
Hansel Gretel. I got 3 more.
Seven Samurai.
Because of Winn-Dixie. Come on, I got some more. Let's go.
so quick.
Doctor. The Most Dangerous Game.
Dr. Doolittle.
That's what I was thinking of. Mr. Popper's Penguins.
That's a good answer. Our comics books?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, that would make it really easy.
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty.
Did you say Snow White?
I
Yes.
did say Snow White.
Okay. Mulan.
Nope.
Mulan was based off an old tale, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe it was.
It was.
See? Thank you.
You're helping the other side. I'm sorry, guys.
I
Did
knew
you-
guys would be
American
good at that,
Psycho.
though.
Did
American
you
Psycho.
not?
American Psycho.
Did you not say Twilight?
I didn't.
That's
We didn't
crazy.
say
I'm
Twilight.
holding myself back.
Yeah.
Get
could've-
these cuffs
Wizard
off
of
me.
Oz.
Wizard of Oz. That is true.
Wicked.
That is true.
My next one was. I already forgot it.
I thought Maze Runner too.
Oh, Maze Runner.
Maze
I was trying to think
when
of
you were
like.
like Hunger Games, Divergent, I was like Maze Runner.
I was trying to think of like youth adult novels.
Yeah, YA novels.
Yeah, YA novels. Okay, I'm taking this one.
Sorry, I'm like messing with my mic.
Just kidding. I won't. That's good. I know a thing or two about a microphone. One thing about me.
These are radio people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know their
They
shit.
know their microphones.
I actually sound really echoey, so I'm gonna get closer. Because I know my way around a microphone.
Yes.
Okay.
Any day now.
Here you go.
Yes.
Hold on. I gotta remember a quote from this freaking movie. These are really easy.
Yeah, my pile's just the easy pile, I think.
And then our pile is like films that you may have heard of if you're like 50. Sorry, Michael.
Yeah, I've got.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put this one down here. I'm not gonna get it.
Okay.
Just know it.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
King Kong?
There you go.
That was really good.
That's looked like it hurt.
Dinosaurs.
Jurassic World. Jurassic Park.
There you go.
School of Rock. Bohemian Rhapsody.
This is specifically something from the movie.
Guitars. Okay.
What I'm doing specifically.
Strumming. Playing guitar.
Even more detail. Okay.
What was it?
I might get it.
I guess you can't. Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
can't say it.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
can't get it yet.
Give me that buzzer.
Well, 2 or 3.
Yeah. I couldn't think of it.
Those were great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
Mean Girls.
Okay? Board game.
Jumanji.
Yep. All right. We're going to get a little abstract here. Never seen this movie.
What the fuck are you doing?
See, I knew this one was gonna get you guys.
What does this profession do?
Doctor?
Yes, it was
What
Doctor.
the hell?
It was
Dr.
Dr. Doolittle.
Doolittle.
Oh.
I've never seen that movie. I'm gonna give
And
it a vote.
mine was Wayne's World. I was doing the air
Okay.
guitar
I
from
thought that
Wayne's
was
World.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we both had these.
I was
so-
like,
Yeah.
air guitar.
Air guitar.
Yeah.
We already
okay.
had.
I was like,
okay.
maybe.
Yeah. Air guitar.
Rats.
It's hard to, yeah.
Yeah. You'll get it next time. I believe in us.
All right.
I believe in our abilities.
Head to head?
Head to
Or
head.
are we
Head to head, yeah.
Can I pick it?
King Kong?
Before we continue.
This is all we've got is green.
All right, before we continue, can we pause for 1 sec?
Yeah.
What time is it?
It is 7 o'clock.
Okay. Do you have anywhere to be tonight, guys?
I don't, but I think
Exam.
I have an exam that I will preferably leave at like 7:30, 7:45.
Okay.
it's maybe like 2 more rounds.
Maybe 2 more rounds. Whoever has.
Whoever has more.
We can,
Yeah.
when we win in 2 rounds.
Yeah, when you win in 2 rounds,
Yeah.
then we'll call it.
Okay.
We'll call it.
All right, ready? Can you put the thing a little bit closer?
Yeah.
All right, ready? Head to head. And we got movies with Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
Someone could pick a different one?
I know like 2.
I also know like 2.
Maybe
Just
we
wanna
should pick a different one.
Let's pick a different one. Movies about a war.
There we go. That's a good one.
All right, ready? Saving Private Ryan.
1917.
Mulan.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Dune.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
War.
About a war. It doesn't have to be a real war.
Oppenheimer?
Cold War. That's a war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. Does the Attack on Titan movie count?
I'm gonna say
I was thinking Maverick, Top Gun.
Oh shit! I'm sorry about hitting the table.
No, you're
Top Gun
good.
2, and I was like, I don't know if that would.
That counts.
I was thinking of like Fellowship of the Rings again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the Gondor War or
What's
whatever.
that movie War Horse about? Has anyone seen that one?
No.
Is it about a horse that's trapped in war?
It might just
Do
be
you
like.
only know movies that are like B films?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm proud of the Saving Private Ryan. I'm
That
proud
was a
of,
great one.
I
Yeah,
remembered
was a good
it.
choice.
I had to watch that in
You
high
said
school.
that, and I thought of Hacksaw Ridge, which I don't know if you guys have seen that one, but that's a great movie.
You have to choose between those 6.
I had to watch Saving Private Ryan in high school.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that you had to, eh? That's weird. Why would
We
they do that to you?
well, we only had to watch the first part of the movie.
Which
The
is
one
the
where
bad
everyone's
part.
dying.
The D-Day. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
the
had to-
D-Day massacre scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was an experience. I had to go from lunch directly to that.
Yeah,
It
that
wasn't that bad actually.
It was almost as bad as like our teacher rented out the whole auditorium to watch the Boy in Striped Pajamas movie.
Your school did that too?
Oh my god. Is that like a ubiquitous Indiana thing?
No, I didn't have to watch it that. In
Yeah, because that's how they
movies.
twe taught us about the Holocaust.
Yeah, that's how
well, we
that's how
had to
did it.
read the book. We didn't have to watch the movie.
Oh, I
We
could have
read
said
the
that
book?
for the book. Man.
We had to read. What was it? The Outsiders.
The Outsiders.
Oh, The
And we had to
Outsiders
watch
is a
that
good-
movie.
Could
that's
have
a-
said The
that's a
Outsiders
good-
too.
Yeah,
Talk
that
really
was
close to the mic.
that was kind of at the same
gotta
time my
think.
gay awakening because everyone was like, "Oh my god, what's his face? Dallas is so cute," and I'm like, "Not really."
Not really.
I don't know. Cherry's kind of cute. Oh god.
And we start
Another movie I've never seen.
The Outsiders movie.
I didn't even know there was a movie.
Have you read the book?
I've read the book, yeah.
Okay. That's acceptable.
Okay.
That used to be my favorite book. Now it's no longer my favorite book.
I like The Great Gatsby.
Oh, I could have said that. All right.
Yeah. All right, you guys go ahead.
Ready?
Press and hold. Yeah.
Facebook.
Social network.
I was scared of the dark.
Oh, The Green Mile.
Yep.
Wayne's World. School of Rock.
Bingo.
Oh no.
Good job, team.
You guys still have 3 more to go.
Oh yeah. Just pick it up.
Yeah, I
right.
didn't even get to think about that. Okay.
What is it?
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Yes. There you go.
Thank you. All right,
I
ready?
guess we just need one of these.
I'm ready.
Yeah. This one. We'll just go with this one.
Skadoosh.
Kung Fu Panda.
All right, ow.
Skip. I don't even want to play with that right now.
I don't know what this movie is. It's a name. It's a guy's name.
That's your one word.
You suck at the one word.
I know. I don't know this movie.
Okay, for the wolf one, House of Wolves.
No.
Wolf Song.
No.
Okay, it's
It's an American Werewolf in London.
Oh yeah. Good
what
luck
was
with
the
that.
one word? The guy's
Tough.
name.
Flash Gordon.
It's an old like comic strip.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to
Yeah,
explain.
I struggle with that one.
I got Kung Fu Panda though.
I'm
Yeah.
glad we got all 3 of those.
Yeah.
Those were solid.
Yeah, we did.
picks.
I'm
Yeah.
very proud of you guys. Good job.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Now it's time to
Head
get
to head.
destroyed in this head-to-head.
All right, Liam, let's go.
All right. I guess this is our last one then?
Last round.
Okay.
It's for all the Grammys.
All right, here we go. I'll pick up the card. You start. All right.
Okay.
Movies with zombies.
Okay. My boyfriend's a zombie.
World War Z.
They're all TV shows. They're not movies. Oh, Ghostbusters.
Jennifer's Body.
That's a really good one.
That was a vampire movie.
No, there's zombies in it.
Okay.
I don't know. There's no movies with zombies in it.
Comedy.
Comedy. Oh,
Zombieland.
I was thinking Zombieland.
No.
That's one of my favorite movies of all
I
time.
was just thinking about that movie the other day.
All right, so that's us again. Let's go. Let's just hope we get 3 unique categories. That's really all we need. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Ooh. Doing this one.
That was a bone.
Shut up. I think we're actually screwed.
Oh no.
We didn't get enough categories.
There's only 2 categories.
Well, no, there's a bunch more, but we already have them.
Yeah.
We have 5 categories right now.
Good game.
5 to 3. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be 5 to 5, and we could tie. So I'm just gonna prevent you guys from being able to get the only other category.
Fuck you.
Good luck with that.
Hey, Will.
Mm-hmm.
We've already done these movies.
Do we want to do different ones? Because I was thinking
Yes.
the same thing.
Yes.
It was like,
We've done all 3 of these movies. Where did you pull this from?
I got Alien, Evil Dead, and Spinal Tap. I got them right off the top.
Dr. Dolittle, Wayne's World, and Jurassic Park.
I know. I was like, why are we getting repeats?
There. I don't think those
No,
are
I got
repeats.
it. I got it.
I know. I'm just giving it
Okay.
to you.
All right. Yeah, these are all good. These are all good.
They're all 3 new. Are they all new movies?
They are all new
Okay.
movies. This I know. For the movies, tell me so.
Little poetry there.
Blah, 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 blah.
Bro's
I was-
pulling out
I
the
was so
slam
exci-
poetry.
I'm so excited for Spinal Tap because I was just gonna say, but mine goes up to 11, and then it was gonna be easy. We win. No one else has seen Spinal Tap, have they?
No.
Damn it.
For all the Spinal Tap fans that are listening right there. you would
Yeah,
have loved
that one's
one.
for you guys.
Yeah, we have a big Spinal Tap following on this podcast.
It's your parents.
I don't think my parents have seen Spinal Tap.
My parents made me watch Spinal Tap.
All right.
What is that even about?
It's about a band.
Oh.
It's about a British rock band.
Oh.
Except it's like, it's kind of like,
Gotta pick where your movies go.
yeah, I know. I'm thinking,
I don't even know. Oh, I do know that movie. Whoa. I got blasted back to being a 7-year-old again, thinking about that movie. For a hint, imagine my childhood as a 7-year-old.
I kind of am just imagining you, but like you're like 2 feet tall.
That's exactly how I was.
okay.
All right.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Be a man.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Justice! Rachel, justice!
Okay, Claire, this
Batman?
Which one?
Which one?
Justice League? I don't know.
no.
Batman, Dark Knight?
There we go. Mealtime. Never mind.
Oh my god, it took all 30 seconds for you to do that
Can
impression.
I start with one of your guys' cards?
No.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Clown.
Clown or cloud?
Clown.
It.
Yep. Never seen this movie. I want to suck your blood.
Dracula.
Yep. Okay. Also never seen this movie. We have to save this dolphin from SeaWorld.
Oh,
If they
fuck.
It is that movie.
Tail something? Oh,
The other one.
Tail.
Not that one. The other one.
Oh, fuck. I don't
It's
know.
okay. It's Free Willy.
It was
Oh,
Free
it
Willy.
wasn't Dolphin Tail? I thought it was
It's not Dolphin Tail. It's the
Be
other
a Man
movie.
and Breakfast at Tiffany's were the other ones.
Oh.
I was just trying to get as many categories as we could.
It's okay.
It's okay,
I
guys.
think
Yeah.
we definitely won.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So what was it? 6 to 4. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we put up a
Bad.
fight.
Yeah. We didn't go down without swinging.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
You did
That's a
go
fun
down
game.
though.
That was a fun game.
I like
though.
that
might-
game.
I
I
might
like
get
that
this
one.
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. It's
choice.
at the library.
Good choice.
Free Willy. Is that movie about saving a dolphin from SeaWorld?
Saving a whale.
Oh.
So saving a whale.
If I said whale instead of dolphin, would you have got it?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
just
I don't
thought
think that was
Dolphin
a quote
Tail. That's
from
the
the
I might have
movie.
actually. I might have said Moby Dick if you had done that.
I
That's
don't
what I
think
was
they
scared
said, "Hey, we've got to save this whale from the park."
Haven't seen that movie in like 10 years.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching. Boiler episode 7 of the Boiler Room. This has been Wiley Radio. Is there anything you guys want to plug before we end out?
WileyRadio.org. Check that out. We didn't really talk about it, but we also do live events as
We
well.
do. We just did emo prom.
We just did emo prom. We have a Tiny Desk coming up
tomorrow.
That might not make it in time. But we have Tiny Desk regularly. Check out our Instagram at Wiley Radio. You can get all the events on that. And
Yeah,
be a good person.
Yeah, please be kind to one another.
Yeah.
Anything you want to plug, Kyler?
Follow the Boiler TV Instagram and just thank you for watching. Tell your friends about the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Thank you. We'll see you guys next week. All right. Bye.
Bye. You should also show them to the.
I should.
Sorry for making you work harder. I meant more like the ones that you guys were gonna choose, but like. All right.
I won't say it. You can cut that part out of me trying to show you.
That could be in the bloopers.
The
Yeah.
bloopers. All right.
It's just one of those things like we have to go back to prevent turkeys
turkeys
off the menu.
That's right. We're going back to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu.
Good movie.
For all the Freebird fans out there.
Yeah.
Not the Leonard Skinner.
Well,
The better piece of media.
yeah,
They're both iconic.
yeah. The most iconic song and the most iconic
To get turkeys
off the menu. We're just gonna be here for 30 minutes,
It's just doing
verbally stimming on that. It's just
That's gonna be my verbal stim for the rest of the night. I'm gonna drive my roommate up the wall.
we have to go back to the
First Thanksgiving
and
to get turkeys off the menu.
Just have that on repeat
Yeah.
for the entire credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the credits.
How many more takes of that do you want? We could do a few more.
You want like 10, 2, 3?
We have to go back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu.
And then end the episode right there.
Yeah, and